Okay, this is going to be a real quick one. This is Carne Asada, which basically means marinated meat. I've used flank steak here. As you can see, it's a cheap cut of meat, and you have to marinate it basically to make it edible. You can use flank steak or you can use skirt steak. Now, I've made a marinade up, and I've actually already processed it in the food processor. And this is what the marinade looks like. I'm going to give you the ingredients for the marinade. Once I've poured it all over this meat. Alright. Okay. We want to make sure that it's coated well. Both sides of the meat. Get marinade on it. Alright, now what I've used in this marinade is about 4 cloves of garlic and half a cup of olive oil, about a half a teaspoon of sugar, a couple tablespoons of white wine vinegar, the juice of 2 limes. Now I've just used bottled lime, which works just as well. Okay, just kind of estimate it. You need about half a cup or so of lime juice in here. Cilantro or coriander, if you don't have cilantro, works well. Just a handful of it, and you say it's what gives it the extra flavor there. I put about a teaspoon of salt in here and about a teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper. And I got a teaspoon of fresh cumin seeds. Now you can use powdered cumin as well, but the fresh ones work better. You just put them on the stove in a frying pan, heat them up for a little while until they start to brown. Make sure they don't burn, and then grind them up yourself. You need about a teaspoon of that. Add that to the marinade. And a jalapeno pepper. I mean, there's several different kinds of peppers you can use in this. Jalapeno's a typical Mexican type of a pepper. Basically, any medium heat green pepper will be fine. Make sure you take the seeds out of it, unless you want the extra heat the seeds cause. So you want to seed the pepper first and then mince it up as well. Now, I used a food processor. You don't have to. You can chop all the stuff up really fine yourself, mix the liquid ingredients with it, make a marinade out of it like I have here. Pour it over your meats, and you're going to let this marinate for an hour between 1 and 4 hours. I find that 4 or 5 hours works fine for me. You want to just cover this with plastic wrap, put it in the refrigerator, and let it set. Every couple hours, turn it over. Make sure that your marinade is getting soaked all through your meat. And then after that, we're going to cook it. See you later on. Okay, I've taken the steaks out of the marinade. This is basically what they look like after they're marinated. You need to scrape off all this extra green stuff so it doesn't burn on you. Cook this outside on the grill, barbecue. Get your real hot, or cook it on the inside. I'm actually going to cook it inside. Use a George Foreman grill for it. Okay, I've put the meat in the George Foreman grill here. Well, it cooked for about 3 minutes, and I'm going to turn it over and let it cook for another couple minutes. You don't want to let it cook too long, either on the outdoor grill or indoor grill. You want this to end up being about medium rare. Otherwise it gets real tough. That's just because of the type of meat. Okay, now what you're going to do is, when you take the meat out, you're going to cover it up with aluminum foil for about 10 minutes. Do it as you continue cooking. I'm actually going to serve this with tortillas and rice. We're going to make like a burrito out of it. I've got some green onions, and we'll have some cheese, sour cream go along with it, and I'll show you that when we're done. Okay, this has been sitting for about 10 minutes now, and this is what the steak looks like. Now we'll start slicing. Now, when you go to slice the meat, you want to slice it very thin. And slice it with the grain. Okay, that's just about right. It's about medium there. So just make sure you don't slice it too thick and that you slice it with the grain. Okay, what I've got here now is I've got tortillas. I've got a griddle. I'm heating it up on the stove. Put your tortillas on it. Heat it up. You'll see it starts to turn brown. When it starts to turn brown, it's warmed up enough. You don't want it to burn. You don't want to leave it on there too long. It'll start getting crispy. Okay, there's the tortilla. Now we're going to put some of the meat on here that we've just cut up. Okay. We're going to add some rice to it. Now normally I would make a Mexican style rice, but plain rice does just as well. Typically this meal will be served with rice and beans. We're going to add some chopped green peppers, chopped green onions, a little bit of lettuce, some cheddar cheese. Okay, and now I've added a couple of dollops of sour cream to it as well. Now basically you fold the tortilla up and eat your burrito. As always, thanks for watching. Okay, I had a thought that there's probably a lot of people that don't know how to actually roll up a burrito. So your stuff doesn't all drop out. You fold the sides in like this. You fold it from the bottom. And you keep the front, tucking the front end as you roll it up. Make sure you warm up your burrito. I said you can use a skillet like I do, or you can put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds. And there you go. That's your burrito. Enjoy.